Hopefully, we're on the Wi-Fi. I didn't even check that. Hey, what is it? It's evening. I've been in a brain fog all week. Good evening, everybody, or good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you're watching from. And if you're watching after the fact, thank you so much for viewing. Welcome to BnB Live, Sustainable Fair Trade Network. We are still working on our studio here in the background, and I had some I have some things that I'm setting up, but we're not quite there yet. As most of you know, I work a corporate job on top of this, and that job's gotten a little cray the last week because one of our buyers left, then got another job. 3 people are out sick, and I'm covering for a couple people, and it's driving me a little bit nuts. So I'm just waving hi to people on Instagram. So my brain is today. But I'm excited because we started our fundraiser. Countdown to Kenya has begun about 3 months out before I go. There are people who are asking a lot of questions about the trip, so I am starting webinars on Monday. I will post the link for that. I'm going to be testing that out later. I'm going to do a webinar test. So if you see it and you want to register to get on that test, and that would be cool too. I'll be probably doing that at about 6:30 Pacific to test StreamYard, which is what I'm broadcasting on everywhere except Instagram. Instagram I'm doing on Instagram Live, but Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn I am broadcasting using StreamYard, and they now have a webinar function, and I'm going to test that out before we actually start using it on Monday. So Monday at 5 p.m. Pacific, I'll have an information and Q&A webinar to talk strictly about the trip to Kenya. Would love for you to come. I actually have some people who've approached me about doing a trip probably next year because they probably won't be able to get their group together by this year. But that doesn't mean if you want to go that you can't go, because I raised funds in about 2 months to go on the trip. And I'm way behind. Sunday I got sick. I was going to actually figure the budget and get it exact. I don't think it's going to be as much as we have because we're not going to 2 places that we were going to go to. Instead, we're spending more time in Kitale. We're going to spend more time in Mount Elgon. And so that's that I'm going to discuss on Monday. I should have the budget together actually formally by Monday. I woke up Sunday with some kind of bug. If you watched me on Swahili Sunday, you probably were like, oh, what's wrong the matter with her? She looks pretty rough. And I thought about not doing it, but I know there are people, especially in Kenya. I have some people in Kenya that love to watch Swahili Sunday and in the US. And I was like, well, I'm going to do it anyway, even though I feel bad and I look bad. So it's not about that. It's about getting the message out there. There are people that were counting on it. So I decided to do it anyway. I didn't share a Swahili word on Sunday, but one of my favorite Swahili phrases, I guess, is umbwa wazimu, means crazy dog. I have an umbwa wazimu over here, but I got her own bed, so she is laying on that and chewing on her bone. And but I think Vanessa just arrived, so she'll probably be barking in the background. Pre-warning, bark warning. But I'm excited to share about the trip. So if you want to be on that webinar, we'll be posting about that. And like I said, I will have the budget all pretty much dialed in. There may be some costs here and there that I may leave a little padding for, depending on what those are. But I think we pretty much have the costs and what we're going to do. We're going to be staying overnight in Mount Elgon, which is going to be a lot of fun. And we're going to see how she goes. Great watchdog, Indigo. Umbwa wazimu, though, crazy dog. Yeah, crazy. I call her Crazy Paws, but crazy dog in Swahili. Umbwa, UWBMWA, I think. Umbwa wazimu, crazy dog. Anyway, so I'll be talking about that on Monday. And like I said, if you see it pop up on Facebook, I'm going to be testing the webinar later, and you're welcome. It's a registration link. You're welcome to join in and say hey or whatever. I don't know how that's going to work. That's why I'm doing a test. You always have to do a test before you launch things. It's always great to do that. And we're kind of in the testing and processing mode here. That's why we started a little bit later today. My job's been crazy and our schedules are really crazy. So starting at 5:30 Pacific was a little bit better than starting at 5. I was haven't been able to. I've just been barely getting here at 5. So that's why we started at 5:30. We're still playing around with that. By the way, if you'd like to be interviewed, because we're going to be starting the interview segment soon, I'm looking for people in the nonprofit space, people in the fair trade space, people in the handmade space, people about women's empowerment. Definitely, like I said, definitely fair trade. I'm going to reach out to some people, but if you're in one of those categories and would like to be interviewed in our interview series that we're going to start doing here at BnB Live. So what it's going to be is the first segment is going to be an interview, and then we will switch to live shopping. And the live shopping, I'm thinking, we're still testing, like I said, is probably going to be only on 2 places on Facebook, on my profile and through StreamYard, and then on the Facebook page. But you will have to be on the Facebook page to actually take advantage of the specials. But for now, we're still, like I said, in testing and working it out mode. Sunday, I'm waiting to hear back from Layla. I'd love to have her on this segment, but it's the middle of what time is it? I think it's about 3 in the morning over there or something like that. So it's hard for me to get her on this segment, but I think we'll have her on Swahili Sunday talking about the farm. We're getting ready to be harvesting things for the farm very soon. I believe in a few weeks we're going to be harvesting the cabbage, and then we're going to be planting for the next round to grow. And so I'm hoping she'll be able to join us and share about that, because she's been up there. There's a pastor up there, Pastor Hezron. Shout out to you if you're listening or watching after the fact. He's been great to help keep sending videos and things like that. So we're going to be talking about the farm on Swahili Sunday. Fair Trade Federation conference is coming up, and I will be exhibiting there for wholesale. We had this happened since we had our first wholesale customer here in the showroom. So I'm really excited about that, and I'm excited that the products are going into a shop and more wholesale customers. I'm looking forward to that. If you have a wholesale and would like to come by the showroom, if you're local, you can send me an email, eldonna@basketsandbeadskenya.com, or send me a message through Instagram, Facebook, or LinkedIn, and we can set up an appointment. Or if you want to do retail shopping, same thing, you can set up an appointment. But we are going to be, actually today, what we're going to be doing is planning the date for our grand opening, and I will be announcing that as soon as we know what date that is. And then we are going to start scheduling classes in here, the classes that I mentioned, the crochet classes, the paper bead rolling classes, the art classes, and things like that. So we'll be doing that as well. And if you're not on the newsletter, you can shoot me an email or direct me. If you go to basketsandbeadskenya.com, there's a pop-up there where you can register for the newsletter, and you will get all that information. Although I'm posting it here on social media, if you're on the newsletter, which I only send one a week, so you get one like Saturday, and it kind of shows all the information, and so you'll be able to register for the class and come and join us. We'll have a lot of fun with that. So yes, definitely that's coming. Go to basketsandbeadskenya.com, and if you're not on the email list already, you can click on the little pop-up that comes up and just put in your information, and you'll be on the email list, and you'll get the notifications when we have the grand opening, the classes. We're also going to have a fellowship Friday here starting soon, where we some Fridays just hanging out and kicking back and connecting and just having some in-person time instead of on a screen time, instead of you see it. Those of you who aren't local, maybe we'll bring up the live and say, hey, from here. But those of you who are local, love for you to come by and check out the space and hang out. It's a very comfortable space. It's not completely set up yet. We have the showroom pretty much set up, but we have to finish the studio and then get some seating in here. And then when people come, we bring the tables in and set those up. And so you'll have the opportunity to come and see it and check it out, hang out, ask any questions, connect, and time to network with people. So I'm looking forward to those kind of things starting soon within the space. So Again, basketsandbeadskenya.com to sign up for the newsletter so you can actually get the information about what we will be doing. So, oh, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Yeah, I saw that. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad that you're recovering. That's great. Many prayers for you, sis. Okay, so we we've been working very hard behind the scenes to do some things with our branding. I might have shown this last week, but I'm so proud of them. I'm going to show them again. These are our new hang tags. So do I have any, is there anything with a hang tag on it? I've kind of taken all the hang tags off of everything, all the old hang tags. I think, oh, one of those basket up there. So when you start, there's up there, that basket. Yeah. So when you start something, you have to just start. You have to just get started and do something. You have to put something together. You can't delay. A lot of people never go anywhere because they think something has to be perfect. And I have had that problem. I'm guilty of doing that as well. Oh my gosh, I can't possibly put that out there. It's not perfect. I can't start this live. It's not where I want it to be. I don't even have anybody to set up to interview yet. I can't start this yet. What am I going to do? No, I made a decision. We had a discussion and we just decided to start doing the live. Well, when I first started Baskets and Beads Kenya, I'm like, oh, I need some hang tags. I didn't know anything about hang tag, but my web designer who designed my Eldona Lewis Fernandez speaker website, she designed speaker websites, and she helped me and helped get the nonprofit site up, the Baskets and Beads Kenya site. Actually, it was the for-profit, the retail site and now it's the nonprofit site. It's basketsandbeadskenya.org. She donated that because of the mission that I was doing. I'm so grateful. And then she made some hang tags, and these are really great. It had the initial mission. We were empowering women, saving children. We had switched. Okay, I really can talk. I've had a rough day. We switched to empowering women, educating children, because that's what the primary goal is to educate children. So these, look how big these are. And it was bulky to put on a product. And I thought, oh gosh, okay, didn't think about that. So Vanessa, the creative director and amazing artist that she is, we worked together and we designed, mostly her, designed these beautiful new hang tags. So these are our new hang tags. It says Baskets and Beads Kenya on the front. On the back, there's a place to scan it and share it. And then on the inside is just a little statement about from poverty to prosperity. And they have different pictures on them. There's 10 different pictures of some of the ladies making product or selling their product. This is Elbit making products. So look at the difference. This is a nice little tag. If you want more information, you can go back here and get more information, but look at the difference. But if you wanted further details to take with you, say you were giving it as a gift. Well, we have this beautiful brochure that's a fold out brochure that has a lot of details. So anybody that orders online, this comes in the package with the online product and has all the information about everything we're doing. Here's the kids. There's different places that you can get in touch. Some of the ladies doing different things. There's Elbit, Gloria. So you can see some of the photos there. This is Dina. And there's information about exactly what we're doing with Baskets and Beads Kenya, which the primary thing is from poverty to prosperity and providing hope. So that's our new branding items that come. Any wholesale customer will get these as well, to put these on any products that they order, and that they'll get these to give out to any customers. And then we also have, if you want to put a sign in your store, we also have a custom sign that we can send you a PDF of, so you can put it in the store by the product. So those are some new things that are coming. So we're going to be switching all of these out. I'm running really low on those anyway. And then switching them out and replacing them with these. We also have some little fold over simple hang tags that have the have just the Baskets and Beads logo on them and the website. And those are for things like bracelets, because this is a little hard to, it's got a little hole in it and it ties, but it's much easier to just staple something around a bracelet like this. It's easier to do that than tying something. So we have 2 types of hang tags that we can now put together, and we're excited about that. So a lot of things happening at Baskets and Beads this month. Gosh, we're in March already. It's hard to believe that we are in March. Oh, the main thing about Countdown to Kenya is we've started the fundraiser. I haven't even put up the money that I've already gotten some donations. It's a Give, Send, Go fundraiser, and I have posted it everywhere. It's on Instagram, it's on Facebook, it's on LinkedIn, it's on Twitter, it's on TikTok. You can find that anywhere. Linktree.com/Eldana. There's a link to it there. I have posted the links on all the social media, the page, the community group, my profile. So you can find that anywhere and make a donation. What I really need from you is, if you are a part of an organization like a Rotary, we have one Rotary Club that I need to reach out to and give them the list of things that we're doing and see if they'd like to support that. They have been supporting Baskets and Beads Kenya. Dynamic Vision Foundation is our official nonprofit name, and Dynamic Vision Foundation is our NGO in Kenya. Dynamic Vision Foundation Kenya is our NGO in Kenya. So they have supported us with some donations for school fees and uniforms for the kids, and I'm going to reach back out to them to see if they'll support that this year. That's part of the money I'm raising. That part of what I'm raising money for. You'll see if you go to Give, Send, Go, givesendgo.com/Mission Kenya. I think it's just Mission Kenya versus 2023. But if you type in Mission Kenya, it'll come up, because I closed down the other one. And you'll see everything that we're raising funds for. We're raising funds for the kids. We're raising funds for the farm. We're raising funds for a mobile medical clinic that we're going to be doing there. We're raising funds to make sure that we can transport the ladies, because the vans cost quite a bit to transport people. And it's about a 4 to 5 hour trip up the mountain to get there. We're also raising funds for food packs and for other supplies that may be needed, for clothing for kids. And usually we take the ladies some things like underwear and maybe some t-shirts and things like that. So all of that will be used. Anything left over that we don't use on this trip will be used for the Educating Children program. Currently we're sponsoring 7. Boy, I don't know what happens. This and this are not working today. We are sponsoring 7 kids for school fees, and we would love your support in any way, shape, or form that you can do that. I've already received some donations, but if you know of an organization that would like to make a larger donation, I'm going to start reaching out to people. If you know me and have known me for every year that I go, I reach out to people and ask for a small donation. If you can donate $20, $100, $50, whatever. I've received about $600-700 in donations so far. So I'm really excited without even, and I have to put it on the Give, Send, Go, but givesendgo.com. I don't even have that up here. I need to put that in the banner, but it is on, if you're on Facebook or LinkedIn, it is a post that I did recently. I actually posted it yesterday. So you should be able to find it pretty easy, and just go there, make a donation. Any amount will help. We have a lot of work that we're trying to do. I'm not the most knowledgeable in fundraising. I just simply ask and put my heart out there, and I hope that people will respond, because this is helping people in poverty. None of this goes in my pocket. I work a corporate job. That's how I'm funding my travel to get over there. I'd love for it to be funded one day, but I would much rather use those funds to support the things that we're doing. And if I can't get my travel funded also, I'll fund that myself. But the main thing is to support the things that we're doing to help the kids, to help the women, to give medical care. Actually, Mount Elgon, they have to walk pretty much. It's wherever they go. So, and it's a little treacherous depending on where you are. Most of the women, the interesting thing about the farm, I'll share a little bit about the farm. The interesting thing about the farm is that when we went up there and did our women's conference last year, and over 200 women showed up, we had to do it outside on the side of the mountain, it's beautiful up there. If you have any inkling to go to Kenya, you will see so much beautiful countryside and meets beautiful, amazing people. When I say beautiful, it's in here. The people in Kenya are so wonderful. I love them so much. It's why I keep going back. God's called me to this mission, and I'm determined to help as many women as I can get out of poverty over there. But these women wanted to, and most of them are widows in the first group that we're working with. They wanted to have the opportunity to earn their own income. Most of the men the ones that are married, most of the men would say, oh, you can't go down the mountain. It's too dangerous down there. You can't go down there. So a lot of these women have never been off that mountain. So the men would go and they'd take the stuff to market, they'd sell it, and they'd disappear for 2 weeks and go blow all the money. So then the women can't put their kids in school and pay their school fees. So these women are like, we want the opportunity to be able to earn income for ourselves and make sure that our kids are taken care of and put in school. So that's why we're working with them up there, and it's expanding and growing. We have more women that want to come on board and do that as well. And so the more that I can raise, the more we're able to help more women be able to become entrepreneurs, create these micro enterprises, and not have to do undignified things to earn money to survive. So same thing with our ladies in Kipsongo, working to get more wholesale. If you know any wholesale outlets that would be a good fit for these products, please make an introduction. I had, I guess, before COVID, several boutiques, and a lot of them, and most of them actually, I think all but one of my wholesale customers went out of business because of COVID. And now we're rebuilding that. So any help and any referrals would be appreciated. So that's about all I have for today. Again, I'll just remind you at 5 p.m. on Monday, I'm going to be talking about the trip, doing a Q&A. It's 6:30 tonight. I'm going to be doing a test. So if you see it pop up and it says register and you want to register just to come say, hey, you're welcome to do that. We're going to be testing that out and see what that happens over here on Facebook. If you're listening on Instagram, you have to pop over to Facebook and check that out. Check out the Give Send Go, givesendgo.com/Mission Kenya, and make a donation. Would love your support. Going to be hearing a lot about that over the next 3 months. And I'm just praying that God provides the funds necessary to help the mission that we are doing. And I hope you all, if you are up in the mountains in California, I am praying that you are safe, that you get dug out of there soon. I've heard that for those of you who don't know, you've probably seen it on the news down here in lower level California. We've had some rain and some snow, but up in the mountains like Big Bear, Lake Arrowhead, all those type of places, all the mountainous areas, a lot of them are snowed in, and they've been snowed in for several days. So praying that they get help soon. I understand the National Guard's been flying supplies in, and just know that we're praying for you, that for your safety, and hope you're staying warm and that you have enough food to keep you sustainable. All right, everybody, that's about it for today, for this evening. I hope you all have a wonderful and amazing night. Go visit givesendgo.com. I don't know what's going on with this. I think my brain's just been in overdrive this week. givesendgo.com/Mission Kenya. All right, until Sunday, I will see you Swahili Sunday. Have a good one. Nakupenda.